All right, peoples, it's St. Patrick's Day during the coronavirus or whatever you want to call it ordeal that's going on. So we'll start by burning some gas. Ooh, turn the tunes down. Turn the tunes down. Basically, I'm gonna stand up the picnic tables today. Oh, that was a mistake. Never close the door on a Dodge with power windows without first opening said window, especially if the keys are in it. We all know that's a bad thing. So got the camper backed in here, but she's getting a bit of a lean on her, which probably ain't good. And the tire's starting to kind of lose some air. And you know, we got her super safe here, you know, with our jack we took out of the truck, so in case we get a flat tire in there, we won't be able to do anything about it. And I need some new jacks, but geez, you know, I just wonder if I can go borrow a couple off of Billy just to get this camper off of here so I can go cut some firewood. Because, I mean, we went and got a little bit, me and a buddy there, and then split her up there about a week ago, and then all this other crap started happening. So I'm just kind of taking care of the old homestead here for the last few days. But something else that happened the last couple of days was I looked over one morning when I came out here, and well, gosh darn it if the Cadillac isn't just about melted out of the snowbank. And we even found the keys for it, which is a miracle. So today we're going to try and get this thing going a little bit. I know she's darting the doornail, and that's all my fault, because at the beginning of the winter I said, oh yeah, should go in that car and take the battery out of it and bring it inside for the winter. And then it got like 40 below out, and the car was just buried in snow, so I said, forget that, we're not doing it. So I'll have to shovel the snow off the hood a little bit and see if we can wiggle the pickup in here to get the booster cables onto the battery that I froze solid this winter. I should probably put on the charger, but I don't got time for that. Just don't. So anyway, oh yeah, the snow brush. It's in the back because we had to make some room in the old truck on the way back from Edmonton the other day. Came across a feller and his family who were broke down. Well, not broke down, they were in the ditch. Man, were they ever in the ditch. Like 10,000 pound trailer on the back of the pickup, and the trailer was right on its side. And yeah, we're gonna actually need a shovel for this. Jeez, it's like an iceberg on there. Oh. I don't know if any of this is actually entertaining to any of you folks, but I'm just hoping to maybe start a mildly successful channel here. Yeah, that's my license plate. If you want to look me up or try and fraud me or something, go for it. If you want to come steal this old car, then you can go for that too, because it's worth about $5. So I really don't care if you come steal this, because I will get, oh, just about knocked the old emblem off. I will get a significant more money out of the insurance company than what it's actually worth. So I think this shovel's supposed to be in the Jeep. Don't know why it's not. Probably because this handle extension doesn't work the way it's supposed to anymore, so I got put on the porch. Which probably actually meant that I was supposed to take it to the dump. But, you know, I'm not smart enough to do what I should do, obviously. Or we wouldn't be shoveling this thing off right now. Oh yeah. Wow. Pretty good sheet of ice. Oh boy. Be lucky if we get this thing open. Oh, I haven't touched this car all winter. So this is going to be first startup of 2020 for this car. Get the ice out of here so I don't wreck the hood when I try and open it. But also know there's a wiper in there somewhere. I think that's the only jack that actually works the way it's supposed to. Whether because of hydraulic issues or mechanical issues, structural issues, or whatever. That's the only one that actually works, I think. Anything's a hammer if you're creative enough. See? There we go. All right. Oh, that's enough of that. See if the hood will open. Ooh, maybe. Hang on, folks. There we go. Oh, that's heavy. Doesn't want to stay up by itself. It's all still in there. Huh. Gotta go find a stick. Prop this up. Because the hood's just too heavy. Hold itself up right now because got an iceberg sitting on it. Oh look, a stick. That right there, and that'll be just fine. Should we check anything? Is there anything to check? I don't know. There's a dipstick here. She's a bit low. So I think I got some 1030. We'll dump a bit of that in there. So we still got any coolant? Questionable. But you don't need coolant. Yeah, that's why I didn't have any heat. There's nothing in there. Where did it all go? So I'll be honest with you folks, I put a rad and a water pump in this thing last year sometime. I think that's pretty empty too. And I just filled the rad once and then that was it. I didn't look in there again after. There's something wet down there somewhere, but definitely use a top up. Maybe we'll leave the cap off of that and see if anything comes up when the water pump decides to kick over. Alright. I'll take these off of here. That's a brand new battery and I just let it freeze up good and solid there this winter, so because that's the right thing to do. Oh. Okay. See if we can get ourselves stuck over here. If we do, we'll have to call Adrian to come pull us out. He's at work right now. He's just down the road at the malt shop. Yes, I said mulch, not malt. There's no malt shops around anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, that should be close enough. Yeah. Well, typical truck that gets used for everything. Just happens to have everything in it, see? Dress shoes, party caps, screwing around the mud shoes, lots of gloves, shop towels, tools, chainsaw, you know, all the stuff a fella really needs. And, let's see. Oh yeah, I had an air compressor. I just don't know where it went. I think it's back here somewhere. But we need the cables for now. Anyways, so get them out. It's emergency blanket. Where's that stinking compressor? There's that garbage later that keeps coming back. No matter what I do to try and get rid of it. Puzzle. Stuck somewhere and I'm bored. Yeah, I just don't know where that little compressor went that I had. It's driving me nuts. But it could be over in another magical box of goodies somewhere. Oh, I might need a little bit of that too, you never know. I don't think so, but let's get this stuff over here and then I'll go find some motor oil. Yes, that's what our water is sitting in. That's our drinking water, our bathing water, everything. We gotta haul our own water out here and store it in there, and that's just a piece of culvert in the ground. And guess what? We don't end up with pathogens and all that kind of crap up here. So let's see what we got in the box of goodies here. I always love opening this thing up because I always forget what I got. Then I open this thing, I'm like, Rope. More rope. Junk radio. That can go to the scrap. What's in there? Napper. Ether. And more ether. That's how you know a fella lives where it's cold, when you got lots and lots of ether around. Lucas, not wasting that in the Cadillac because it's junk. That's some 1030. What's this? 520. 1030. Yeah. Sure, we'll take that. Dump that in there. I'll take this along too. Still don't know where that stinking air compressor went though. Might be buried in there somewhere. So we're going to do the right thing and not use a funnel or anything to do this. Mainly because don't think I have to. This is one of those motors where, you know, it's kind of modern-ish because it has fuel injection, but like the oil putter in her hole, it's right where it should be, because they knew that that back valve cover was going to leak, so you're going to have to put oil in these things on occasion. This 1030 is going to be pretty thick right now. While we're waiting for that, I can hook up little jumper cables here. Hang on. There we go. Come on. Do the ground first. And yes, that's me writing notes to myself, because otherwise, well, I'll probably just plain forget. Now, yes, this is a GM, and yes, it has side posts. Now, it's worth it to spend the extra $2.17 to get the battery with the top posts and the side posts, so that you know, you don't end up so angry when you're trying to boost these GMs, because they're always dead. But despite needing a boost, good thing about having a GM in the driveway is that generally once you boost it, she'll go on for a little while. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. Hang on, folks. We're having a bit of a situation here. Oh. Some stuff clicked and happened and whatever when we put power to her. Oh, we got light action. See, now, you might look at this and say, hey, what a nice old car there you got, fella. You should probably take good care of it. Well, let me tell you a little something. This thing is junk. The headlights actually have tape on them because they're glass. And up here, they just get smashed with rocks. This one's not taped yet, but it's got a big rock hole in it. And you just can't find these headlights anymore. Oh, listen. The compressor is still alive. That's for the rear air suspension. But anyways, this thing leaks oil and leaks antifreeze, and she's got a bit of a rod knock, and you know, it's not great. It's old. All the plastics are loose. I was saying before that, you know, the heat just doesn't work very good, but and like you saw, I looked in the old radiator and there's not much in there. Anything in here? I don't even know what this is, but it's going in the rad. This could be any sort of concoction of stuff. So that'll be perfect for this car. See, we can do the old one-handed pour here. It's got some sort of color to it. Oh, look at that. She almost came out full right away. Couldn't have been that empty, could it? It's taking her down though. And that'll definitely cause you to not have any heat. There's not enough coolant in there. And believe it or not, this is actually a pretty big rad in this thing. And it was not cheap. Only paid, I think, 1,800 bucks for this car, and I'm pretty sure I got more than that into it. Just keeping her drivable. What we got into it so far? Front brakes. That's full enough for now. Let's see what happens when we turn it on. Yeah, we'll fill up the old overflow later. I'll just kind of hang on to this stuff here. Save that up. There might be more coolant in this car somewhere, but I don't know. That's enough of that. Let's have a look, see. We're getting there. I'll put a little more in it, because the oil filter lives up under there somewhere, and I'm pretty sure that gravity just makes her kind of go down. Oh, we spilled a little bit, but it's okay. That'll only cause a very minor fire. Oops. I think that's probably enough. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll call that close enough. Alright. We'll leave that off for a minute too. Make sure we don't spill that oil. Alright. I bet you it lights right up. Oh, not quite yet. Let's get a little better grounded. The old bracket there. Got that charged on for a couple minutes. But engine's probably frozen too a little bit. So probably prime the oil pump.